Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd You Do That. And today I'm going to make this really cute pouch. It's a double pocket pouch. So let's get started. For this project you're going to need an 8x8 piece of designer series paper. The one that I happen to choose is from the Baja, and this is such a cute vintage sort of paper. And it matches the Elements of Style stamp set, so if that's one of your favorite stamp sets, I highly recommend getting this. It's only available for a couple more weeks until it retires May 31st, 2012, and it is actually on sale. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some scoring. So I have my diagonal plate in here. So that is a separate plate that you can purchase separately, and I'm going to start at what I'm calling 0 in the corner up here. I'm going to score, that's my first scored line. It's essentially scoring from tip to tip. And then I'm going to do a 3/4 inch score line. And then I'm going to flip it because I want to do 3/4 inches on the other side of that 0. So I'm relining up my 0, going that same direction, but now I'm going to do 3/4 inch from that side. Okay, now I'm just going to do a quarter turn, and we're going to do 2 3/4 inches, essentially crossing over those lines that I just scored. Okay, now I'm going to do a full turn, and I'm going to do 2 3/4 inches again. So the folding of this project, what you need to do is decide which pattern do you want to be the outside of your little pouch. And so I want this cute little rooster pattern on the outside. So then you want to actually flip it over so that essentially the outside is on the back side and you're looking at the inside of your pouch. Now I have it done in the diagonal, or excuse me, the diamond shape, because I'm going to fold my sides. These sides were the 2 3/4 inch score line. I'm going to fold them in on both sides and leave them in. Then come as close as I can, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see these scored lines, but this is that 0, essentially the 0 scored line. There, now you can see 1, 2, and 3. We're going to fold on this center one, and we're going to fold it in half with the patterns, with kind of like, these are going to form our pockets. The pockets are going to be face to face in this fold. Okay, give it a nice, okay, now you're going to have this scored line is going to be on both sides of your pocket now. And what we want to do is we want to fold this back on itself. I know that seems odd, but trust me. Okay, and then do the same thing on this side. Our score line's right there, and we're going to fold it on that. And voila! There's your pocket. Wow! As easy as that, no adhesive, and now we're going to just do a little bit of decorating. Alright, one of the things that I want to do is create a hole here so that I can tie my pocket together. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this a step backwards. Remember this step here where it was essentially the pockets were folded in half facing each other? I have pre-cut a small oval punch out of just a scratch piece of paper. I'm going to adhere it where I want to put my hole. Okay, I'm going to use this as a guide to place my oval punch. Now, because this is thinner paper and it's not cardstock, as thick as cardstock, I can actually go through both layers of designer paper, ensuring that my hole is going to be in the same spot on each side. I'll refold this back, and there you go. Here we go. I've added the ribbon now. This is about 13 inches of the 5/8 inch satin ribbon. This is pretty in pink. Unfortunately, this is retiring here in the next couple weeks, so if you like this ribbon, you'll want to get that as soon as possible. So next I did a little stamping. I used soft suede ink and the this little For You. This is from the Elements of Style stamp set. Love it. As I was saying earlier, it's a perfect match for the designer paper that I'm using with this cute little project. Now, I've stamped that and I need to punch it out. I'm going to punch it out with the 1 1/4 inch circle. And then attach it. It's going to go against a piece of soft suede, and this is the 1 3/8 inch circle. And I'm going to add some dimensionals to that. And pop it up onto, this is the scallop circle. Punch. Now, where I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this, but I want to keep them near the bottom. So this is the 4U. We want to keep it on this bottom part on the back side. Now, the reason we kept those dimensionals on the bottom is because you want to be careful. We're going to place this right here, but if you put a dimensional so that it lands about here, it's going to stick to the inside of your pocket, and you won't be able to open your pocket. So here we go. I'm going to place that just so, and there we go. Now I can open my pocket. You can see that. Some of the things that you could fit in your pouch is candy. The Ghirardelli squares fit perfectly in here, so that's a nice little fit. Another thing that fits really nice is Stampin' Up's mini envelopes. They're sized to fit a 3x3 card, so those will fit in here. Other things could be like tea bags or little cookies or even a gift card. So I'm sure you can find some useful things to put in there and nice little surprises that you could give to special people. And I hope you enjoyed this double pocket pouch. And be sure to stop by my blog at DOstampingwithDawn.com.